Good evening. Happy Friday. I'm just going to do my usual opening up windows and make sure I don't miss everybody that comes in and talks to me. Okay, there we go. Well, it was a real nice day today. It was a little windy. Took the dogs to the park for them, the dog park, and had a nice dinner. Hi, Linda. How are you today? Nice to see you. I've been sitting here trying to write a song. I've been trying to write a song for a few days. I wrote a bunch of stuff down, both sides, but the tune's kind of weird, so I don't know, but I'll try to share it with you guys in a little bit. Hi, Rose. Rosa, nice to see you. Welcome. I know my name is not dead, but that's how I type too, so. Hi, Kimberly. Ooh, it was nice here. Yeah, so you're having a blizzard in Nebraska. Bummer. Burr. Linda says it's 24 degrees in New Hampshire. It's like last time I looked, it was like in the 60s, like 63 maybe now. 34, it's chilly. Kathy said it was real windy in Knox City, and it was also like coldish. Not like that. Not. I think it gets down at night, but she said the wind does make it extra cold. It does. Hi, Pamela. I'm doing good. I am doing okay. It's been a nice day. I took the dogs to the dog park. That was the big adventure. And then after that, I came home and made some dinner. I've been a little bit compulsive on my food, which is not good. I just had a bunch of jelly beans. And I can't stop myself, so I can't even buy them. How pathetic, right? Oh, your dog's barking. Hi, Constantine. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I heard Nebraska's got a blizzard going on. Is it by you too? Come here. My little Rosie Roo, she's such a cuddler. Love you, Rosie. She just sits with me at the dog park. She'll go to the bathroom, run around a minute, and then she'll just come over and hang out with me. And Lily goes all over the place. Janice, nice. Be careful on the road. Hello to you. Constantine says, yep. Oh, yeah, I stocked up yesterday. Haven't left home today. No, it's good that you're safe at home. Thank you, Rosa. I like it too. I won't know anything until probably the next week. I'll figure it all out and let you all know. Hi, Linda Steele. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yep, another week's gone. Can you believe it? I'm telling you, time goes so fast. It was so windy. I had to put my hair back. I still look like I'm in the wind. Hi, Giggle Fishy. Nice to see you. Yeah, so I don't really have a topic, but if anybody has a topic, I'm open. You know, it's been such a, it's been so strange lately as far as world news and all that crap. Yep, you gotta wonder, what makes people think the way they think? And I guess people think the same way about like the next person. I just don't understand some people. I really don't. I try, but some people's belief systems just completely the opposite of mine. Hi, Rose. This is it's 4:22 for me. Yeah, it's 7:42, 7:43 here. No, Giggle Fishy. Those are paintings that Darby bought I guess eventually wants to put up in here. There's three of them. One of them's in the bedroom, but I like to look at color and art, so I decided to put them up there, and so I could at least see them. I think I could make those easy. So I don't know. Once I get myself situated, I'm gonna start making more, maybe some stuff like that to put some places to sell. But I think I could do that. Yeah, it doesn't look too, it doesn't look difficult, does it? We don't look alike. I don't know how you say that, but my mother and her mother were sisters. She's my first cousin. I think we have resemblance of the family, but if you really took put us right next to each other, I don't think we really look that much alike. I just think you can tell family resemblance. Hi, Laura Wright. So, yeah, I looked at them and I like the colors, and that's really what it's all about anyway, is Florida colors. I could definitely get into colors. Everyone says I look like Maxine. Well, I really don't see it. I don't mind looking like her. I know we look like family, but she's got a real tiny little skinny nose. She had a nose job. Um, she's very petite. I'm not petite. Petite. Yeah, that one kind of reminds me of a leaf, the orange one. But they don't look difficult. Just colors. So I was thinking if I can get myself settled here, then I'll try to do some of that kind of stuff where you get like three of them, and maybe people buy them like just for color. Hi, life content. Life content. I don't know why I said that weird. Hi, Teresa. Florida does agree with me, of course, because Knox City doesn't agree with me. It's sad. It's a sad realization that I enjoyed it for a while. I really did for a couple few years, and then I just started realizing how different I am and how I need more stimulation with social things and just everything. But I don't know. I don't have anything right now certain. I'm glad you came right away, Rosa. Welcome back. Life Content says I heard they had some rumblings in Florida, like an earthquake. Did I feel it? No, 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 no. Don't know where you heard that. I've been watching the news. Haven't heard that myself. Huh. Haven't heard of it. And I watched the news, so I don't know what news you watched. Oh, that, by the way, the restaurant, I wished I would have done more. And I might go back because there's a pier there and you can sit on the bench, watch people, watch the beautiful Gulf, or Tampa Bay. I guess, I don't even know. I guess it's called the Bay. Yeah, I have one person that's been sending me one line with an address like I'm going to run over there, you know. Please, people, don't. Well, yeah, there's more things here. No matter where I live in Florida, it's not going to be far from. It's not like Knox City. I have to drive an hour. Here, everything's all over the place. You know, it's easy to find lots of stuff. I have done more here. Oh man, you know, I just can't, and I know eventually I do have to face that my RV's there and it's filled with my personal belongings, so I will have to take care of it. But I don't look forward to driving back. Heard it on WPLG Local 10. Local what local 10 in what area? On YouTube. On YouTube. Oh well, I don't know. No shaking here. There's tons stuff to do here. I like the idea too that um, it's not long to go anywhere. I have I do have my cousin, and I have at least a half a dozen friends that I can visit that maybe would visit me. And plus, there's so much like meetup.com if I want to find some people to do things with. I can't do that in Knox City. I really can't. I wish that I could, but it's just not working that way. Thank you, Rosa. Hi, Pamela Brooks. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, and if you're in a mobile home, I like mobile homes because they're more reasonable, first of all. But I like even condos where there's a pool and there's a rec hall and people are actually there, and you have a chance to have a conversation with someone and maybe become friends. And I don't know, I'm longing for a community that I feel I can identify with. I don't identify. The only thing I have in Knox City is basically is Kathy and Mark and Mary. I'm very close to them, and the kids and Nadia and Nathan, all those people. The children I miss a lot, but I just don't feel like I need to be there anymore. It's true. The dog park, every time I go to the dog park, someone comes, they have a dog, we talk and have a conversation about the dogs, about whatever, Florida, and it's always someone to talk to. Pamela, all of the paints are in the box. I don't know what. I have all the paints in the box. I don't know where to start. Yeah, well, you know what? You got to be moved to start. That I can tell you. Riley is a sweet dog. What kind is she? I think she's like terrier and Yorkie. She has like she's got wiry kind of hair. She's a very nice dog. Yes. She belongs to the preacher's, it's the preacher's dog. I babysat for them. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm choosy on who my friends, quote, real friends, but I mean, I'm friendly. I am friendly and I'm sociable and I like having conversations, and I just feel like that it's come to that. It's come to the point where I just go, if I go back, and might have to, I don't know. Hope not. But if I did go back, I wouldn't be happy. I'd have to make arrangements to do something else. I would. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Florida's not cheap, and nothing's cheap really. I guess the further inland you go, a little bit cheaper, but it's not cheap there either. I've been looking. I'm not shining really. Thank you though, Blanche. Yeah, I've been kind of. It's not easy to try to find a new place to live, and where you want to live, there's really not too much available, and it's a big step to go 2 hours from here because I wouldn't know a soul there, and it makes me. I don't know if it's fear. I don't really know what it is. I just the unknown, I guess. And the lot rent. You can buy a lot of inexpensive not travel trailers, but like mobile homes. You can get one pretty good price, really, very inexpensive. It's the lot rent that kills you, you know. Hi, Cindy. Aw, Rosa, Conti Brown. I don't know, So I'm waiting. I have to see next week. I'll know if I can get that place. Hi, Cameron. Hello, my Scottish friend. How are you tonight? How's Scotland? Is it like snowy and cold? I bet. We had a little rain earlier, but that's one of the things here. It rains for like a very short time, and then it's gone. I've been writing a song, but the melody is not really good yet. Some snow, not here. Okay. Mr. Breeze, what's cooking? Nothing. I had dinner. I did have a good dinner though. Oh, but that fish, I'll tell you, the fish tacos are here are good. And then yesterday, and I should have, I'm really bad at that. When I get my lunch or something, my meal, I forget to take a picture. I don't know. I was so happy to be with my family and my our new friend Debbie. Her name's Debbie. Um, and so yeah, what was I saying? I lost it. Oh, cooking. Yeah, tonight I had ravioli, mushroom stuffed ravioli with a mushroom sauce. It was very, I'm sure it was real fattening, but I didn't care. Snow in Nashville tonight. Whoa. Well, it's nice when it snows if it's just once in a while, you know? I can't tell everybody my business, Cameron, sorry. But it is, if I get it, it'll be a good deal. Lot rent's a little different. Lot rent is when you have a mobile home in a park, then they have lot rent, and that lot rent usually covers it usually covers the water, the sewer, and like the lawn maintenance, the pool, things like that. When you have an HOA, it means that you've bought in a park where you're buying a piece of the land. You don't really own the land, but it's a co-op, and they've divided it because you had to buy in to get the land. And then the HOA is usually much less than lot rent. That's how that works. No, this was not. This was forget what the name of the company is, but it's a good one. Yeah, the sand here is beautiful, just beautiful. The water was so clear. I'm gonna go back over there. It's a really nice place. So I should have showed you guys. Sorry, um, but me and my cousin both had the same thing. We had someone. I called the office here where I'm staying, and I asked them where a good place is to eat lunch. Anyway, this was one of the places was the pier, and she said they've got a grouper Reuben that you could die for. So I thought, well, if I'm gonna die, let me get a grouper Reuben. We both had them, and they were so good. Well, that's a different question, Cameron. Yes, a very nice place. What's nice about this particular place, I mean, the mobile home is old, but it's everything's in it. It's completely furnished, even with a TV, even with like dishes and pots and pans. I'm not really man hunting. Thanks, Mr. Breeze. Hi, Regina. But so the place is nice, and it has a really great Florida room for my art, and a little extra bedroom, which is good. And all the stuff's there. Everything you need. All I need is like food and toothbrush and some cleaning things, and off I'd go because it would really help. What's 200 life content? I'm not sure what that meant. Maybe I missed something. Hi, Gigi. Nice to see you. So, but what's really nice is that pool area. Did you see the beautiful pool and the jacuzzi? Oh, I would love that. I would. And my cousin Maxine said, I said to her the other day when I was visiting, I'm going to get a bicycle. And she said, I have one. I've got a tricycle. You can have it. So I would have a tricycle because it's a pretty large park. Half the park, it's got a lot of like RVers too. There's RVs and mobile homes. It's really large, and it's right on the bay. It's made for fishing. People go there to fish, and it's just a beautiful little spot. I liked it a lot. Life content. Can I ask you why you're looking? Hi, Marion. Yeah, I need a tricycle so I don't fall. Plus, it's there's such a nice area to ride in and go to where the water is, and I could just hop on it and just enjoy it. That's fine, Cameron. I get it. Yeah, there's nothing to talk about really yet, other than I really like the place. It'd be a lifestyle change, that's for sure. Hi, ZT. Yeah, that's the thing. I did enjoy, and I liked that it was a little bit like, it's not far from the beach to right to the place is like 45 minutes, and that's not bad, really. Yeah, Rosie's here, Lily's right here, and they're tired. They went to the dog park. Well, it's very, it's not fancy, but definitely it has everything I want. It has the washer and dryer, central air conditioning, a beautiful pool area. There's all shuffleboard and bingo and pool tables and a workout place. Rents can be very high. Yeah, they're not. It's not cheap here. Rosie likes to stay right next to me. This is Lily, and she likes this space definitely. Exactly, gigglefish. That can be, yeah, that can do it. But this is a neat little area, and I've never lived in this area before, but it's not bad. I like it. Cool, Pamela. She says they're driving right now through Arizona to Quartzsite in your RV. That's neat. Yeah, no, Mr. Breeze, I'm not that way. I'm on a couch right now. Is that what you mean, Linda? And the dogs do like to sit next to me. And in my RV, I have a chair. And they're always around. I mean, I have a little place for them, but this is better when it comes right down to it. And this place has a couple of couches. You got three dogs too? I mean, I got two. Hi, Emily. How you feeling, dear? Are you any better? A little bit, I hope. Yeah, they have two couches, Linda. Now I read it again. Yeah, there's a couch in the Florida room where my workspace would be and a couch in the living room. So, everything, if it's meant to be, it will be. That's it. That's all I can say. Hi, Mary. Yeah, I've really gotten to the point now where I'm really tired of living in my RV. I lived in it for 5 years. I might have to live in it again for a while, but I think my goal will be to, get a regular place to live. Hi, Sheila. It was a terrible. It's been a hard week. It has. I know. It's a sad. The state of our country is pretty sad right now, and I hope we can all get it together because it's the only way it's going to work. Hey, carpe diem. I'll know more this week, hopefully. Yeah, I gotta wait. Yeah, she's trying to heal. Yep, and a loss of a friend, and so many people are going through so many things. Um, Nadia's mom, Beverly, got COVID, and she had cancer last year, and went through chemo and everything, and she was doing so good. But this hit her bad, so she's in the hospital. Why are you yelling, Pamela? You're screaming. Thank you. Thank you very much. Pamela, please don't use all caps, darling, because it's considered pretty much yelling. And I do know all about Kevin, and yes, it's terrible, sad news. Yes, I see it fine. I see it fine, sweetie. I see it. I mean, I don't. When you, it doesn't matter. I'm trying not to miss anything, but there are times when I do. No, I know it's very sad news. I just don't know what to say even other than I'm glad he's where he is, so he's got some friends to help him. It's what you need in life is good friends to help when you need help. That is the truth. Which is what. it's a difficult situation. Yeah, we're all praying for Kevin. But and like I said, he's got people around him. On God willing, he can come through this. Anyway, so yeah, he's sick. He's got kidney cancer. Hi, Sarah. Cold there in the 30s. Wow, Emily, that's really cold. Burr. Yeah, when you're using all caps, this is what it's considered. But that's okay. Not everybody knows, and it's okay. Plus, it was sad news. It's like standing in the middle of the room and yelling something really sad, and I'm trying not to be sad. Hello there, RV Fat Cat. Welcome, welcome. Kathy's doing good. I mean, she's having surgery February 1st, so she's got a couple weeks. But she's hanging in there, and she's taking care of her mom. Her mom, everybody was sick, and her mom still doesn't feel that great. 84 in your area in California. Here was about, I think it was a high, maybe around 70, 68, 70. Oh, yeah. If I get that place, I'll move in March 1st. That's when it'll be available if I get it. No, Emily, those paintings, I did explain this. Those are two, there's three of them in the set that Darby had. And I like looking at paintings. I like to see the colors. And plus, those are kind of abstract. And I go, I could do that. I could make those. And that might be something I do, something similar. A lot of people use them for, decorations. They don't really want anything in the middle but it's like abstract color. Well, I could do that. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, but I talked to Kathy a couple times a day, and um, she's doing okay. She lost 20 pounds. She's been on this I don't know what you call it. It's a protein fast, just protein shakes with 100% beet powder and green stuff, but she's done now. She's off the fast. You could make that I don't know what that word is. I don't know. They're just easy. It's just colors. That's what they call those rooms, Cameron. A lot of people in Florida have Florida rooms. Some people just put screens, so it's a screened room. And then some people close them off and put windows in and insulate them and just make them another room. And that still is a Florida room. Kimberly, how you doing? Blizzards. That's right, blizzards. Oh, boy. Hi, Diane. How are you? Let's see what happens. I really feel like if it's meant to be, it will be. And I'll probably continue looking around anyway, but I am hoping that whole thing gets put together right. And right now, I can't tell you much more. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, three, like three. There's one more, but I didn't have anywhere to lean it, so I didn't. Good, Linda. We call them rather grimly an exterior. Well, but like this one is enclosed. It has air conditioner vent or the heat vent both because it's a closed room, but it's called a Florida room. And I guess anywhere else you call it, like I said, there's always names for a porch. You could call it a closed porch or. Constantine says, was that back porch an area your place in Tarpon Springs, a Florida room? Yes. Matter of fact, I had the same thing. That was an enclosed with windows. It wasn't insulated very well, but in certain times of year, it was just perfect. Yeah, you could call it a lanai, right? A lanai, veranda. Yeah, around here, people say Florida room, like an indoor. It's almost like an all-weather room, but believe me, you want to close it because in Florida for about 4 months, it would be too hot to be in there. So, yeah, and the awnings are good in case there's a really bad storm. You have extra protection, so that's nice. Texas rooms. I've never heard of that one. Well, the pool here is not enclosed. It's outside. Is that what you mean? But it looked really clean and beautiful. And there's some kind of a thing above the pool that it's a grill area that you can have like a party up there and eat up there. Not that I would. Oh, the enclosed pool is like a backyard and there's a screen over the entire pool area. In Florida, that's a really good thing because first of all, there's bugs. So that keeps out mosquitoes and flies, and you can keep your living room open to your Florida room in certain weather and not worry about bugs coming in. Yeah, bugs and leaves, right? Yeah, bugs and leaves getting in the pool and stuff. So, yeah, it has screens and windows. Snakes. Big dump ducks. Well, that's the first one that I took video of. Let's put it that way. I did see another place. I saw a really nice place. Just it's just too expensive, so that was canned. Linda said I have one large palm tree in the front of my home here in Vegas. I have a yellow house on the street called Springtime. How pretty. There's some beautiful trees. I never really noticed these cut. There's these really tall. They're called Norfolk evergreens, and they're real tall, like taller than palm trees, and they look like a huge Christmas tree. And they're all over the place, and I don't know why I've never seen them before. Yeah, they're so beautiful. I mean, and then there's palm trees right next to them. So weird. I just like when I was driving around the park, I didn't show that part yet. I might in the near future. But the other side of the park is more of a well, there's mobile homes, but there's a lot of RV spots that people they bring their trailer or their motorhome or their fifth wheel, and that's where they stay for winter. I gather it's like a snowbird thing. Well, I've been looking at real estate. I've looked even in a real estate in condos and stuff in Texas, and it's not much cheaper actually. Exactly, Mary. No, I can't. This doesn't belong to. She doesn't rent this out. It's not, and I don't blame her. That's right, Sarah. I swear. I mean, I lived in Florida for many years, but I don't think that there's those kind of Norfolk evergreens in like Largo and Clearwater. I don't remember seeing them. But here in Bradenton, I see them. They're all at the beach here has them, and where I was, 18 million for a home. Can you imagine? You know how many people that would take care of? I saw I don't know what channel it was, but I saw a home that they have in California. It was built and it's like 135 million dollars. Crazy amount. And that's another thing too. If you're buying a place, whatever your taxes are, you better think about it because that's another monthly payment you have to put away. Oh, I like lizards. Lizards are so sweet. They do not hurt you. They eat ants and other bugs, so I they're welcome. I know, 135 million. I saw it on it's like I forget how many rooms. It takes up like a whole mountaintop. California prices are, someone said, "Well, I thought you wanted to go out west." Yes, I would love to have gone out west, but I can't afford out west. I can barely afford anything. That's for sure. If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. That's the truth. So, anyway, want me to try to sing the song I wrote? It's not real good, but let's see. I can't do it because the tune is not there. Well, I'm with you and you're with me, sitting together watching the sea. I look up and see the sky. Hi, Jewel. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't. Forget it. CT says, did we say Forrest Gump last video? Oh, I think we might have mentioned Forrest Gump. Connie. Yes, a gorgeous place, and the food was good, and it was casual, but that view was $1,000,000. Hello, Jerry. Welcome. You thought about me all day? That's kind of creepy. When you say that I am the love of our lives, are you talking about you and your friends? I'm getting worried about you, Jerry. Yeah, that water is so clean. It was beautiful. I'm rubbing Rosie's belly. That's what she loves. That's what she does. She does her belly rubbed. Conch shell. That's how you say it. Yeah, conch. I don't know why the CH doesn't sound like that, but it doesn't. I've never been to the Gulf in Texas. I've never seen the water. I never got there. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Oh, thank you. I can get a really great cup of coffee. Sarah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was sweet. Very nice. Very kind. Love you guys. See, that's why I'm here. I don't even have much to say tonight, honestly. And I knew you'd all be asking me about the place. I don't know anything. When I find out, though, I'm going to let you guys know. I just have to take it a day at a time. And, you know, that's it. And I'm trying not to go too far and spend too much money. And we go to the dog park pretty much and then walk to the pool area and sit there for a little while. And, you know, I don't need to do too much. I'm happy. I'm happy just being here. Yep. Hi, Amanda. Hello. How are you? Hi, Greg. Yeah, Florida's really a nice place, especially this time of year. You can't beat it. It costs some money if you want to stay on the beach, but these people out there in the country area where I was, they're into fishing, so it's perfect for people that are fishermen, fisherwomen. It is nice, Connie. I'm doing some prayers to see if I can work everything out. I'll know next week, hopefully soon. Thank you, Sarah Barton. Francis lives near in Clearwater area. That's true. Thank you so much, Linda. I'm so glad you like your necklace. I've got 25 pieces on my Etsy shop right now. So anybody that is looking for something special, check it out. I always have a link below. I haven't, and I don't have beads with me. So I'm going to have to get them sent. Yeah, this has made me drive all over Bradenton Beach area and surrounding areas with Google Street Map. I want to visit there and walk on the white sand beaches. It's nice here. Hi, Apathy. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I'm a mellow girl with a mellow channel. I try to keep it that way, too. Florida avocado was delicious. That avocado, they got some great avocados here. And they have regular ones, too. They're both good. But the Florida avocados are huge. Huge. Well, the song I was trying to sing is really not a song yet. Sitting on my porch and it starts to rain. Doesn't last long and the palm trees sway. Well, I'm with you and you're with me, sitting together watching the sea. I love the smell of the seaside air. It might rain, but we don't care. It's a beautiful day, and the palm trees sway. There's a full moon in the sky, being with you and feeling high. This has been a beautiful day. Can't help notice the palm trees sway. The sand's like sugar and the Gulf so clear. I just have to say I love you, dear. Just look up and see the sky. Watch the birdies as they fly. It's a beautiful day. I can't help noticing the palm trees sway. That's pretty much it. She does not look just like me. My cousin and I are definitely family, and we can tell. But we do not look just alike. If you put it in, and I'm gonna do a picture when I see her. I'm gonna go see Maxine. I'm gonna spend the night there with the dogs, and I'm gonna take some pictures of us together. And if you think I look like a twin, okay, but I don't. Thanks, Giggle Fishy. I have to work on the whole thing, but that's the start. That's the beginning. I just, what I do is I sit here and write. I mean, I wrote it, yeah, both sides. Really messy. And then I have to figure it out and then rewrite it. Jerry. I know it's a compliment, but you're not the only one that said it. A lot of people said that we look like twins, and I just don't see it. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm glad we look alike. We're cousins. We're first cousins. So, and we're a lot alike, actually, now that I'm older and she's older. She does this. She's been painting for years. She's always been very artistic and very creative person, even when she was a young mother, and she did all this stuff in the room and painted walls and stuff. Yeah, I got to get a melody going. Thank you. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, we resemble each other. I mean, we're my mother and her mother were sisters. But I have a lot of my dad in me too. I have both, you know, it's a mixture. Thanks, Laura, though. Giggle Fishy said, I used to have people tell me I looked like different women over the years, hated the first ones like the last ones. You look like different women. Yeah, well, I don't, I mean, I know I can say we look like cousins. You know who I really, it's funny. I have another cousin. Her name is Risa. Risa and I look a lot alike. We both had red hair too for years. But the truth is that Risa was adopted. But it's funny that we look like each other. But it is nice to be around cousins and you know, it's been a long time, 5 years. And I think it'll be really nice to go spend the night with her. And I'll do videos. I'm going to take more pictures. And she has a great balcony. And I didn't do it. You know, I don't like to stick cameras in people's faces either. But she knows this is what I do. And I'm sure there's no problem. So I will get more into her artwork and I'll show you the balcony that overlooks the Gulf at sunset. It's beautiful there. She's got a bedroom and a bathroom extra, so I have a comfortable place, and the dogs are allowed, so I'm happy. I'll go visit for a night. Wow, that's a lot of different people. You're right, Giggle Fishy. Yeah, Emily, my sister and I looked a lot alike. I would love to, I wish she made it. My sister would be 74. So we did have a nice lunch. The food was good. The company was great. They were here in the place for another hour later afterward too. And you know, it was a pleasure. Thank you, Deb. I did too. Sand, beaches, water. Yep, ukulele. Doopa doopa doo. What did my sister and I have in common? Well, I mean, we were sisters. Yes, Constantine. Everyone is in on my mother's side was from Buffalo. Jane Seymour's beautiful, ZT. So that's a compliment. Hi, Minnow Fairy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind saying someone saying I look like Jane Seymour. That's pretty lady. Regina, I am. I'm having a. It's been great. I really have had. I really needed a change. This has been a big change, a really good one. I'm not going to read that out loud. Giggle fishy. Yeah. So me and the girls spent some good time together today. Hey, Lily, come here. Get up. You're lazy. Ugh. You're lazy. You're a lazy baby. Oh, she moaned. Hi, everyone. I'm sleepy. You get told that you look like Diane Keaton. I love Diane Keaton. I think Diane Keaton's awesome. I love you so much. You want some love? Come on. Get it going. Come here. Come here. I love you so much, Rosita. See, we are very close. We are the closest of trios. She just jumps up on me. Annie Hall, wasn't that a good movie? Diane Keaton was so good at it. Yep, we're the three amigos. There's little Belle here. Oh, she has so much fun in the dog park. She enjoys herself and she's not shy. She likes all the dogs. And Rosie, She doesn't really want to mix with anybody. She just stays with me. Her head is right on my knee. Um, it's the first time we went to a dog park with Patrick when I lived in Alabama one time. That was the first time. But this is the first time that I basically am going to a dog park. So yeah, but I did once before. Sounds like you're a good cook, Jerry. Grilled beef and chicken fajitas. Yep. So I hope everybody is staying as healthy as possible. First Wives Club, that was another good one, Pam. You're right. I like Diane Keaton's work. She's good. And she did As Good as It Gets, didn't she? That was also good. Ham and cheese for dinner. I had one of those, like ravioli stuffed with mushrooms that you buy like in the deli area, so they're fresh with a mushroom sauce, and that was dinner. It was good. I ate too much. I have to get myself. I have to. I can't believe I didn't bring my bathroom scale. Danger. Oh, Reds. That was another way. I'm telling you, she's done everything good. She's really good. Blue mobile home had your name all over it. Yeah, I think so. It seemed like it had everything I need. It had some funky furniture, but I don't care. There was a recliner and a couch, a couple of tables and chairs, one for the kitchen, one for outside in the Florida room. I forget her in The Godfather. I don't remember that. Yeah, she's cool. And she makes a cool old lady too. She looks good. I think people can always be, young at heart and have a little spunk to them, no matter how old you are. Well, this way, if I get it, I get everything in there. Yeah, that was a good pairing, Keaton and Nicholson. Yeah, I don't go clubbing. No, I don't go clubbing. Where am I going to go clubbing? Especially during a pandemic, anyway. It comes with furniture. I looked in all the drawers. There's silverware and pots and pans, nice pots and pans. There were some towels, and I guess what it is that the lady that owns it, she rents it out. Like she leases it a month at a time to the people that come down like snowbirds. So they have to have everything for people, and they do. The only thing it didn't have was the toaster oven. It had a microwave. Yep. Thank you, Uzziah. That's so sweet. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, I mean, I can see myself making it very comfortable. Oh, yes. I don't know about that, Laura. I don't know, Jerry. You ask me questions I just don't know. Thank you, Zaya. I love my doggy too. Thank you, Blanche. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yay. Thank you. I don't know that. I don't know what you mean, the movie you watch over. You mean, is it As Good as It Gets? Is that the one? Lily. That's Lily. She's over here resting, and Rosie's right here. is down. She said, I'm leaving. She went and laid in her doggy bed. Something's got to give. I've seen it. I've seen it a few times. It's definitely a good one. Of course. How could that be a bad combo? Thank you very much, Cameron. Sleep well. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Aw. Such nice people come in here. I love it. We're all like old friends now, you know? Isabella's has good, yes, they do have good fajitas. Actually, that's my favorite restaurant in the Knox City area. But I got tired of it. I mean, how many times can you eat at the same restaurant? Over and over. Yep. As a matter of fact, Kathy was telling me today that her mom, Mary, likes to get her hair done pretty often. And she gets perms and stuff. And the lady that did cut my hair last, Sharon, cuts her hair and does her hair. And she's got COVID. It's like the whole place, the whole Knox City has gotten COVID. I know. So I'm glad I'm not there. Oh, thank you, Connie. Yep. Sounds like Jerry's a good cook with his mesquite. Yep. Oh, thanks, Mental Fairy. I try to keep it, I mean, there's so much going on, and yeah, we could talk about it all, but why everybody's talking it on the news? Let's just keep it. We'll just keep this friendly. I did get out of there just in time. I left on December 7th, and I think that it became like where it spread after Christmas, right during Christmas. I think during Christmas, people got together that had been traveling and visiting family, and they didn't take precautions. That's depressing, Giggle Fishy. Well, since I've been in Florida and I have not weighed myself, but I really haven't been watching. I've been eating really pretty much what I feel like. Not stuffing myself or anything, but the choices could be better. Oh yeah. I bought I bought these today, little jelly bellies, and they're gone. I mean, I couldn't stop until they were gone. That's sad. I think stress eating too. I think I've been doing that. I just want, I'd like to know, I'd like to really know where I'm going to be. It's like being in limbo. It's not a real great feeling. I, I just, really, the more I think about it, I just don't want to go back there. Not right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Minnow Fairy. Thank you I hope you enjoyed that. We had a nice lunch. Really good visit. Yep, Kathy's my very, very, very closest friend. Yeah, she's living a very different life than me. Um, she's content being grandma, having her husband, and really not going anywhere. She's got her mom to take care of. She's very, but I don't, and it's hard for me. Yeah, limbo sucks, doesn't it, Constantine? I mean, maybe if I'm lucky, fortunate, because I'm not going to tell you details of my of what I'm doing right now, but you know I will when I can. But just waiting and seeing if that's where I'm supposed to be, or should I keep looking? And there's it's limited. I'm limited in certain respects, so I just don't know what I don't know. I'm in limbo. We'll see. Right, giggle fishy, we are. I am walking more and I am more active because I don't just sit. I wound up I take the dogs out, geez, at least 4 times, maybe more. Um, and then right before bed we go out too, so about 11ish. And they're good all night. And then in the morning I don't sit around. I wake up and put clothes on so I can take them out. Hi, Richard. I don't know, Richard. I'm probably looking to a lease option type of thing. Well, anyway, can you have some respect, Jerry, for the president? I tell you, the lack of respect for each other these days really gets me down. Really does. Yeah, I don't do a lot in Knox City. I really don't. Uh, and I really need to do more because it's part of my life. I mean, years are going by, and I'm not getting younger, and I need to make sure that I'm not gonna live like that for the rest of my life. I'm not ready. Maybe when I'm 80, then I wouldn't care, but I do care. Oh man, my eyes are dripping. So I'm looking forward to the next stimulus because that'll help me. I'm sure it'll help you too. Did I say hello to you, Richard? I hope so. Exactly, Giggle Fishy. Yes, you and I can relate. I know, Emily, respect and decorum seems to be out the window, which is so sad. Hello, Michelle. We really do need to start thinking about putting ourselves together, whether no matter what your affiliation and what your beliefs are, we still are Americans first. But it doesn't sound like that anymore. Yeah, I got the 600 too, which I love because it's going to cost money to do what I need to do. It's been depressing, but we have to fight it, really. And we have to be kind. I think that's what people forget, to just be kind. If you don't like what's going on, too bad. Still be kind. What the heck? I had to take advantage of Mental Fairy of what, thank God for Darby, just getting me to come down here and then seeing my cousins and seeing my friends that have visited me. And it just makes me want to stay and, deal with Florida much more than Texas right now. Your son didn't get it, Doreen. I guess he will. I don't know why some people get it fast and some don't. I believe that we can pull it together one person at a time, and when somebody's, I have to call on, if you're gonna, I don't want anyone to be nasty about anybody. It's tough. It's really tough. I thought I really wanted to be in a van and hit the road and hang out in a van, and now I realize something, that I'm really enjoying having some space, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a van to take short trips, but I would never live in a van. Never. I didn't say that, Annie. I didn't say that. I've always been respectful. So just don't give me that crap, okay? I feel like we should be respectful and not go, well, this person, it sounds like kindergartners fighting with each other. Well, they didn't treat him right. Well, they didn't treat, I'm not going to treat him right. I mean, you guys, we're adults. Ugh, let's not be that way. I've never put down anyone. I really don't. I don't love the guy, okay? I mean, I'll say that. I think he's acted terrible. But when he was president, and he's no longer my president, thank goodness, okay? I'll say it. I don't like his temperament. I don't like his personality. I just don't like the guy. But I didn't disrespect him. I didn't come on here and call names. You know, he was the president, gave him his just reward. That's about it. Michelle says, pray for unity, peace, and kindness. I say so too. You got a debit card, huh, Mental Fairy? It just was in my bank. I don't want to ask Bob Wells about a van. You ask Bob Wells about a van. Jerry, you're the one talking about it. I'm not talking about it. Right, Richards, we need to stay out of politics. Totally. Okay, anyway, I'm going to stop. This is what I'm going to do, Jerry. There you go. You're in a timeout. Let's not talk about politics because not in my room, okay? Not in my room. I really don't think people should get in each other's business either. Hi, Rick. I'm in Florida. I think we're allowed to change. You know, what I thought 6 years ago is different than what I think today. We change. Good night, Pam. Thank you for coming in. I don't ever drink smoothies, though. I guess I never have really been a smoothie maker. I'm not good on drinking a lot of liquids. Thank goodness we change. Exactly. Hi, Butterbean Head. Nice to see you. Hope you're feeling okay. I think I have a blender with me. I brought my air fryer and my blender, and I don't know why I brought the blender, but I have it. Maybe I'll start doing smoothies. My nose is doing okay. I've just been keeping it moist with saline solution, and just praying not to get anything. Kimberly, I make you smile. I mean, I have it. I get mad because some people say things and it just triggers me, and I'm only human. And today's not one of my happy days. You're feeling great. That's good to know. I'm glad to hear it. I'm just a human being like everybody else. I'm sick of the bad news. I'm so sick of the bad news. Just gotta stop. The if that would have happened, if this would have happened, what if this happened? Just live in the today. Be a good person today. Exactly, Regina says it. She said, we have different seasons in our lives. We deserve the right to change when our seasons change. Exactly. People go, well, you said you were going to do this. Well, I changed. I didn't like doing it. I didn't like pulling a trailer, so I stopped. I love Butterbean Head's name. Yes, it makes everybody happy. Gigglefish, she said, I've been watching my Colonial America and Middle English Logistics channel. Happy joy. Much better news. That's okay. Kimberly. That was a good yell, though. But we do change. People change. I mean, I'm not the same person when my husband died to now, 2014 to 2021. I've changed. I've learned about myself. I've learned to live alone. I've learned to live in a quiet little place for many years, and now I'm ready to spread my wings and fly away. I like traveling Robert. Robert's a very nice man. He does. He refers people to me. What a nice guy. What a gentleman. I usually get along with everybody, and I don't put other channels down or anything. And we are all different. I live on Social Security, so does Glenda, so does Joy. I mean, we're all different though. We all react differently. We all have different needs. My needs change. Now my need is not to be in a van traveling by myself on the road, because when I get on the road, I realize that I don't really enjoy that part. I like to get where I'm going. I've been good though. I'm doing good here. I love it here. It is. That's right. Constantine said, "What's that old saying? It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind." In any of us, I mean, you just sometimes you need certain things in your life. I really needed to be with Kathy and the family for a few years. I really did. I just was getting over such a loss, and I had my little RV, and I was happy to be in it, and it was good. But things change. I need more. I need more than that. And my art will change. Everything changes as you do things. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about being old and being near medical. There's medical everywhere, you know. I just want to I mean, you need medical when you need medical, that's right. But there's always, you know, here in Florida, this area, at least I do have some good friends that would help me. Yes, and family. In Texas, I had great friends and family, but I really had to live in my RV. There was no other place. I don't want to live in Knox City in a regular house, you know. And the palm trees sway, that's right. I look up in the sky, watching all the birds that fly. It's a beautiful day, and the palm trees sway. Gigglefishy. I moved away from wanting to live rural. Now I want to live where I can walk out my door to restaurants and things. Never thought I would feel that way. That's exactly how I feel too. I realize now I don't want to be 100 miles from a movie theater and a restaurant and fast food. Everything's an hour drive at least. Hi Victoria. I bet you did. She said Emily found out how important having people to depend on and help is. I found out the hard way. I'm sure you did. Not all palm trees make coconuts. There's different kinds of palm trees. So, no, the answer is no. I'm trying to get a good melody on it. And I sit outside and watch the rain, and I also see palm trees are always moving. They're always moving around. Date palms are the ones that don't give coconuts. Yeah, I know there's several kinds of them. Oh, staying home is tough, Rick. On the beach, there's lots of air. You gotta. It's good to have ventilation with this virus. Um, and where I ate in that restaurant, they had in between each people was a plexiglass wall. Hi, Deborah Cook. You have a fruit bearing banana tree. Have you ever tried them? I mean, are they good? Well, that's a terrible feeling, Doreen, not to have anyone you can depend on. That's one of the reasons that I wouldn't mind a mobile home park or something like that, because there always are people and you get to know your neighbors. And it wouldn't take me long. It doesn't take me long to, say hello and introduce myself. And, you know, they're sweet, but rather filthy. Yeah, okay. So I am anxiously when I go see my cousin, I think we're gonna go to a Cuban restaurant, which is one of my favorite things I haven't had in 6 years, 5, 6 years. And I want to go to get some Greek food while I'm here. Sometimes friends are better than family. You're right. And you really can't, hopefully you can depend on your friends or family, but you never know. Yeah, there's no Cuban food in Texas. There's no good bagels where I live. Now there is in San Antonio and Dallas. I mean, the big cities are big cities, they have everything. But when you live in a rural area of farm town, it's what a change it was for me. I think I lived there a long time. That's a long time, 4 years. People are still doing everything. Did you guys watch Nomadic Fanatics video? He was in the Disney area and he's staying at Fort Wilderness and he went to the movies. Things aren't that crowded right now. It's just a lot more happening right here in Florida than staying in Texas and just waiting for the kids to grow, waiting for when they do their show or if they have something to do it, I'll go to school and watch. That was my big life. I mean, what kind of life is that? I love Enya. Yeah. I mean, think about it. My channel, even though I stuck it out in Knox City for 4 years, I never lost people. People followed me around when I went the farm roads to Haskell and I went to see the Walmart in Stanford. Y'all came along and didn't complain too bad, which I appreciate. And I love the children, and they are like my grandkids, but they truly have their grandparents. And I'm Bubby, and I'll always be Bubby. I love them, but I'm not going to stay just because of that. Richard, you only have 1,200 in the population where you live, and you've lived there all your life? Well, wow, Knox City has 1,130 the last time they did a population check. Yeah, that was a neat bridge. It's like a bridge to nowhere. It's cool. There's a lot of stuff to see in Texas. There is. It's got a very rich history and even that west central Texas. But I'm over it, and I don't know if I could ever live there again. Christmas lights, yeah, that was Wichita Falls, which is a nice area. I would consider living in Wichita Falls. I don't know anybody there, but at least it has everything you could want. And it's close. It's only 2 hours to Dallas. I think I did too, Giggle Fishy. I mean, I'm glad that y'all stuck it out with me. I think I'll be more interesting if I live here. I'll take you all over with me. As a matter of fact, before I leave the beach, there's two farmers markets, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And I'm going to try to hit one of those this week. Yeah, it's hard to live in a small town all your life, but if you don't know any different, there's a lot of people in the Knox City area that they've been there all their life. Yeah. Hi, Ormond Beach, Suzanne. I have a friend that lives in Ormond Beach, actually. I don't know if she still lives there, but she was there. Yeah, there's a lot of really nice areas in Florida. That's a small town too, Emily. She said she grew up in a town of 5,000. That's very small. Bradenton's like a population of like 50,000, but it's right next to Sarasota and it's right next to St. Petersburg, which has got, probably 300,000 people. So it's, yeah. Really, Regina. She said, I used to stay in Keene, Texas for 4 years, population 6,000. I stayed depressed in that town. Well, my town, I stayed 4 years and I'm still physically, I got stuff there, but I don't need stuff. If I can find a place to stay here, which I'm going to try to do, I will get my stuff eventually. But I'm not going to worry about stuff. I'm worrying about my mental health and my, emotional well-being, and this is what I need. Sandwich, Illinois. That's interesting. Gigglefish said I grew up 2 miles from Disneyland, so I'm sort of used to massive population. Like that's Anaheim. Isn't that where Disneyland is? Anaheim? I can't remember. Yeah, Anaheim. I've been to Disneyland a few times, but I haven't been to California in a while. Peter Pat, I've never seen your name before. I did more of your, I see more of your alley and rock wall and yard than I ever wanted. I know, you guys stayed with me for it, which I really appreciate it. Hi, Trisha. So-called bandit M. Hi, M. I know Marilyn Darling loves Disney. I remember the chickens, and I like those chickens. And they gave the chickens away. God knows what happened to the chickens. I get close to animals. Wow, Sarah, really? You had a home in Catalina Island? Lower Terrace Road. Is that what you're saying, Catalina Island, California? I've never been there. Maryland. I went to Disneyland yesterday for my COVID shot. The kittens are fine. We don't really know now. They went to a home together, so I'm sure they're good. Emily said I lived in El Paso and everyone has a rock wall. Yeah, everybody had a lot. There's a lot of rock walls. Yeah, I love the chickens too. They left. And that's when Kathy and Mark decided to try vegan. So they weren't going to eat eggs anymore. So they gave the chickens away. But I did like having the chickens in the yard. I never went to, I've seen Catalina, I know where it is, but I never went. Maybe someday. I'd love to visit out west. I really would. But it's costly. Even the gas here is around 222, 225, depending on where you're at, a gallon. And on the beach, it's like 233 a gallon. In Texas, it was like, 215 or 199 to 215. And if you go out west, you're paying for everything more. Uh, so Lodi, California's gas is 387 a gallon. See, just the cost of living there would kill me. I can't do it. Thank you, Elaine. $2.19 here a week ago, where you are, Giggle Fishy. Rick says gas is around $1.97. Where's that at? I love slow living. I like the small town feeling. I just don't want to have to drive 100 miles to get somewhere, you know, which is different about Florida. You could be in the country in Florida, but in 10 to 15 minutes you're out of the country and you're back into civilization. My favorite place I ever lived was Key West. And that was a fun time for me. I turned 30 there. I really enjoyed living there. Hey PJ, how you doing, PJ? So good to see you always. Tomorrow night I'm not going to forget about the Zoom. Lyman, South Carolina. Okay. Thanks, Rick. So gas is cheap by you. Wow, and Emily out there in the I forget what you said it was called, the Rio Grande Valley or something. It's $1.88 to $1.98 a gallon. See, cost of living is definitely higher here. Hi, Lori. $1.85 where Butterbean Head is today. Because when I got gas, I filled up. It was like 2.22, and that was pretty much. I mean, you might be able to get it for less a little further away from the beach. Yeah, see, Texas is fairly cheap in the small town areas mostly. Newport Beach, 3.47 a gallon. Thanks, Marilyn. And Sharon's in Kentucky, it's 2.26 a gallon, which is about what we're having, right around what we have here in Florida. Oh gosh, kids. So it does matter because if you're on Social Security, you definitely want to live in a cheaper area. Carrie Joe, nice to see you. Hi. Welcome. Yeah, we're just talking about how much gas prices are all over different. They're different everywhere. Tennessee's a beautiful area. I've been near Nashville. I used to go and do the Renaissance. They had a medieval fair there. I'd stay for like a month, and I liked it. Very pretty area. The land is gorgeous. If we could only go back to 56 a gallon, yeah. Don't think so. Yes, I'll be there tomorrow night for sure. Last week I don't know, I just forgot. Deborah, she says, when I visit mom in St. Pete, I always grab a Cuban sandwich before getting back on the plane back to Phoenix. The Columbia restaurant's a good place. Gigglefish, she said it was 19 cents a gallon in 1973 when she started driving. I know it was cheap when I was young. Oh, you weren't there? Yeah, I just turned around and it was over. I was well, when I'm looking for places to live, I'm like get really obsessed, and I had to give myself a break. So I did. Good night, Linda. So this last few days I've just like chilled, trying to just enjoy where I'm at and take each day as it comes. Emily said she started driving in 77. I started driving in 1965 when I was 15. My first car was a baby blue Ford Falcon. I think it was a 1962, something like that. My dad sold cars, so I always had cars. And he always has some guy that fixes them. Cars used to be big. I remember when I was a little kid, like 10 years old maybe, and we had a DeSoto, and it had push button. And I remember that at one point the reverse button didn't work anymore. We could never go backwards. Isn't that weird? Your first car was a Schwinn. Emily. My cousin's going to give me a bicycle. I'm so excited. I was at her place. I'm like, if I get this place, I want a bicycle. I'm going to buy me a tricycle so I don't fall. And she said, I've got one. You can have it. Really, Kimberly? She said, I owned a baby blue 64 Falcon when we lived in Tennessee. Bought it from a lady who only drove it to church in the grocery store. True story. Oh, that's cool. And Deborah said she had a baby blue Ford Galaxy. Pintos. I never had a Pinto. Richard's first car was a Mustang. Gigglefishy's first car was the 1972 Pinto, dark blue. Hi, Angelica. When did you send me an email? Will I know your name on the email? I mean, is it Angelica on the email? Yeah, PJ, what was your first old car? Literally became the lady who drives to church and the grocery store. Right. $2.19 a gallon in Omaha. Melanie says I had a Dodge Duster. Rick's first car was a 1969 Cougar. PJ had a 1972 Chevy Chevelle. My finger's not good, Regina. Not good. It's been very, there's a little pain in there and it's stiff. But last night I did sleep with a brace on it. It does help so that at night I don't curl it. I don't sleep like this because that's not good. Eventually I'm going to have to go to the doctor. PJ said us girls pushed it more than drove it. Broke down all the time. Ah. Another car that I remember that my dad got me was, what was the car? A Pacer, where it had windows all around. It was like the if you liked being seen in your car, a Pacer. They were awful. Kimberly's first car was a 52 Chevy Power Glide. No one told me to wipe off the dipstick to check the oil, but put a rod through the engine. Uh-oh. I bet your dad wasn't happy. Oh man, my eyes are tearing. A little bit of, yeah, a Pacer. Can you imagine? They were like kind of round and they had all windows, and it was not a good car. Blanche had a Maverick, a 71. Emily says the car we had that I learned to drive on was a 68 Chevy Capri, but my first car I was responsible for was a 79 Cougar XL. Fancy. Pacer or Gremlin? I think it was a AMC Pacer. Exactly, Richard. Yes. I had a tan-colored AMC Pacer that my dad got me, and I that was not a good car. Butterbean said my sister had one of those cars that rattled, and they finally had the door panel taken off. Yeah, it was a. Marilyn had a Corsair. She's dating herself. We're all dating ourselves here, believe me. A Corvair. Remember the Corvair? You know, I never liked guys that drove Corvettes. They always have such big egos. I don't know if anyone agrees with me, but check. Hi, Check Six. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. I don't feel too great tonight when it comes to my looks, but I don't care. Sharon Hansen said my husband always had Lots of cars. He said I would run around seeing which had the most gas, then drive that one. I did get two dream cars later, Emily says. A Cutlass 442 and a Trans Am. Blanche says, I'll remember, pop the hood, get the screwdriver in the carburetor to start the car. Did I miss something with you, Constantine? I'm sorry if I did. Constantine said I had a 73 Chrysler Newport and it was a boat. When I first came to Clearwater, it was 1973 and I had a Chrysler New Yorker, an older Chrysler New Yorker. That was a boat. My dad brought home, PJ said my dad brought home a Datsun for us kids to drive, walked everywhere, waitress, and saved my little 15-year-old heart, to buy that Chevy Chevelle. I bet you were proud. That's a very big accomplishment. I was lucky, because my dad sold cars, so I had cars. One of my favorite cars I ever had, and I had that car in the 80s. Yeah, it was a Datsun 810, and it was cool. It had all the it was a good one, but it was older, but it was really in good shape. Good night, Emily. Feel better every day a little bit. You'll get better. Gigglefishy said the first car was that she drove was an Impala, a Chevy Impala. Pontiac Catalina. Yeah, big boats, because you could bump, like your parents would buy you a big old car. Camper Van Attic. My first car was a tank. A 72 Dodge. What was that? A Dodge. I don't know what a Ford is, but I never. I don't know. Oh, Fury. Okay. That makes more sense. A Dodge Fury. I remember those. They were like cop cars. The beige ones always looked like Knox. Oh, it's Colette. You've changed your name? Yeah, that's right. You even have a mod. I have never seen that name. You'll have to remind me. Hi, Patricia. How are you in Wales tonight? 2:15 a.m. My goodness, I'm behaving. Are you behaving? I'm so glad you come in. I know it's very late for you. Check 6 said I had a 57 Chevy, which is a really cool car. Okay, remind me. Rick's brother had a Chevelle SS 396. Woo-hoo. I don't know how good that is, but a Pinto. You loved your Pinto, huh? Butterbean had a Pinto too, 1980. I've only had one new car, and that was a 2002 Ford F-150. I've had new cars. I had a Toyota Corolla, brand new, off the showroom floor, a station wagon. I must have a plugged eye duct or something. Hi, Vanilla Rain. Remember the 8-track tapes? Driving down Sunset Boulevard, I remember. In the middle of the night, like when I'm 16. Hey, you guys, could you give me a thumbs up? Just like Angelica said. If you're enjoying this, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So this one eye is the dripper. Anyone else have just one eye that drips? So I had a new car. So I got a Toyota Corolla, brand new. But I also got, me and Kathy had Kia Sedona vans. Brand new. Every 2 years we would just trade it in and get a new one. 2 or 3 years. Thank you, Giggle Fishy. Thank you, PJ. I know. I know you guys do. Ooh, Vanilla Rain. There we go. A little positive thing. Pintos become bombs. Hit one and they will explode. Oh, when my husband had a surgery on his spine, it opened up. I know I told you guys this story. Like 28 days after surgery, the back of his neck opened up because they stapled it. And when the doctor came in and he redid the whole thing, and we were in the hospital again, and he came in real cocky and said, "This time I sewed you like a Cadillac." And I said, "So you sewed him like a Pinto last time?" I thought it was pretty funny. It's eye strain, you think? Yeah, it seems like this eye definitely gives me leak. It leaks, especially when um I've had allergies like that day. It's weird. I know, Sarah. Can you imagine this? And he was a cocky sucker. Here we are, 28 days after spine surgery, and it opens up, and he just jumped up on like the dresser of the hospital. Very cocky. I can't believe he said that. Yeah, it's a good day when the car doesn't blow up for sure, especially if it had Firestone tires. Colette's eyes does that too. I think it's allergies, but this one eye, it's not like both eyes do it, just this one eye. And my nose will run for a while. Sometimes it goes right away. I don't know what makes it. Like right now, I'm having it where it's just a little drip of tear duct. Yeah, and my nose does too. It must be some weird little thing. Yeah, allergies suck. I'm like loose running my nose, even this side. So weird. And one eye. I'm like a Kleenex fiend too. I just bought another big box of Kleenex. At least I'm not alone, huh? I'm in good company with my drippy eye. Well, we got another 10 minutes and I'm going to call it a night. I don't know. I have allergies. That's about it. I hate when anything leaks to my body, Sarah says. Yeah, of course. Me too. Yeah, Butterbean, those are they've always been hot cars. She said, "I love Mustangs. Finally got me a new one in 1986, and it was the year that they didn't look like a Mustang. Ah, I like when they look like a Mustang. Oh God, help me. Oh. When I find a place and stuff and it's really my place, I'll let you all know, I promise. Thanks, check six. I'm gonna see more. I'm just hoping that this one works out, but I won't know for a while. And that's about it. That's all I got to say. I guess they know who you are, huh, Colette? It's such a nice place. It's right on the bay, so there's like the waterway. There's a fishing pier. There's nature paths which I haven't gone on, but I've seen them. And then they've got that huge pool area with a jacuzzi. I mean, what more can you want? That really the right price. That's what I want. As soon as I know, believe you me, I'm gonna make a video and shout it from the highest tree. Woman, don't you weep for me. I'm weeping. Yeah, it was the pool area was just as clean and pretty. And then the rec hall had a workout place and it had pool tables and they've got another separate place for bingo halls and I guess potlucks or whatever. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Inside was completely furnished. It had, a couch and chairs and two tables with chairs, one in the Florida room and one in the dining room. Everything is stocked. There's silverware. I mean, I might want to change some things, but everything's there that you need. The bed, I sat on the bed. It felt good. It did. And then in the second room, there's a little couch that opens up. Very small the bedroom, the second bedroom. But I don't care. Oh, thank you, Vanilla Rain. You got your necklace and you love it. Yay. Yeah, perfectly furnished. I mean, it's nothing like all older furniture, but it's everything you need. And there is a recliner. I didn't sit in it. So all you got to do is grab some groceries, grab the dogs, personal items, and my clothes, and I've got a place that's ready for me. So we'll see. And if it's not that place, then it'll be another place. No, the second bedroom is a little tiny bedroom. It's next to the regular bedroom. The Florida room is a separate enclosed room, and that would be like my art room. That would be where I would paint and I would make jewelry, and I don't know, just it would be a great room. Hi, totally, Kathy. So nice to see you. Yeah, we've just been talking about our first car we ever had. That's one of the things. And whatever. There's no snow in Florida. I mean, it has snowed. Once when I lived in Florida, but it only snowed like in the night and then it was gone. Just a light snow. And that's a very rare, rare, rare time. This is the time of year though where it gets into the 50s, which is cold for people, but it's not cold for me. Nope. I got all my friends here. Oh, there's a virtual RTR. I've kind of lost my interest in van life and stuff. Check six. It's a really nice place. I'm gonna go back there and just sit and watch people and enjoy they had benches to sit on and they were all carved. It's cold at night there. Yeah, it gets cooler, but it's just not cold and it's not cold here. They think it's cold. People are all bundled up. I did bring a lot of long sleeves and a few jackets and stuff. So I brought stuff that I probably I think I left stuff that I should have brought. The food was really good. I had grouper's a big thing here, and it's pricey. But I had a grouper Reuben, which is the first time I've ever had something like that with the sauerkraut and the Thousand Island and melted cheese, rye bread. It was very grilled. It was good. I am enjoying the cool weather here. I think it's fantastic. This is the best weather in Florida. There's really very low humidity. I don't even feel it. And not there, around here, there's no bugs flying around. In Knox City, if it's warm and you open your front door, you're getting flies. There are always flies. Yep, here you can wear summer dresses, and there you don't. I never wore summer dresses. Um, yeah. So I'm enjoying the weather because it will get hot here and it stays hot for months. That's why I have to have central air and a pool. So you can go cool down and then be cool in your house. Yeah, van life has lost its oomph for me. I'm kind of happy for Wanderlust Estates. He just got a motorhome. You know, it seems like a hard life unless you're wealthy and you can afford the best. Your place breaks down and then you're out of work. I've seen so many terrible things. That sounds nice, giggle fishy. Long skirts and a tee. Yeah, no shower that you could count on. You have to go to a place to go shower and the bathroom thing. You can work it out, but who wants to? And then everything gets kind of dirty from when you come into the little van spaces would be it might be easy to clean, but it's easy to get dirty too. Well, living in my RV, I've been living there for like almost 6 years, and I'm just ready to not live in it. I enjoyed it. I really did. It's very cozy and it worked for me for a long time, but I really am over. I'm over it. Well, there's nothing wrong. I mean, some people love it. That's the thing. Some people love living in their van or in their camper, and no problem, and I did too for a while. But I don't like driving with a trailer. We all know that. Exactly. Gigglefish, she said, I've seen too many van lifers now who break down and have nowhere to go and no money to get fixed. Yeah, that's not a good way to be. Vanilla Rain said I did van life for about a year. It was fun, but my apartment I made snow angels on the floor. So happy. Yeah, it's nice to have a little space. I know some of us said, listen, I live in that RV because I had to. So you do what you have to do, and things change in life. Nothing stays the same. Everything always changes. That's the one thing you can count on, that things are going to change. It's not always going to be exactly like it is now. And you do need money. That's right. Rick says you got to have money to travel. You do. And if you have to have money if you break down, that you are prepared, because it's not such a fun thing to be broken down, on the side of the road, if that's what you live in too. And I got two dogs. It'd be nice as a side thing. Yes, I like vans better than trucks for me. And yeah, I could spend a few days in it, but it would not be a permanent thing. No way. I hope we've all had a good time tonight. Oh, you are back, Mr. Breeze. Are you going to be, well, I see you tomorrow night at the Zoom gathering. Home is wherever you are, exactly. And you make the best of whatever you have. I enjoyed my trailer. There's things that are broke down, like the water heater, and it's just not as fun anymore. But it is cozy, and I was okay. I am still okay if I go back. I just really choose to try to change, just to try to change my whole life. Yep. If I can, I'm going to. I'm going to do the best I can to make a big change. That's what I need. I need a big change in my life. A new place to live with lots of action, and that's what I need. I want it. And you know what? If you want it bad enough, it'll happen. You do need a nest egg, and that's hard to make. Money's tight. I know that. Change keeps you young. Yeah, well, I am going through it, but I'm happy to be here. I'm taking advantage of having such a lovely place to be. Uh, uh, it, there's nothing bad about it. You know, it's good for me. I'm so happy that I'm here. Linda, thank you for coming in. Good night. Yeah. Hey, Kathy, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. I hope you're doing it. Come by anytime. Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. Always appreciate you guys. I hope I get to stay too. I look better, you think? Now, what is it, my haircut, or you think it's Florida? Maybe it's both. I do feel more alive here. Thank you, Butterbean Head. See you tomorrow. No, my hair is naturally curly. More than I ever knew. This is, I don't even, I just kind of pick it. It's kind of, it was windblown today. Yeah, I used to straighten it, but now it's got different, like different levels, different, it's different. I'm going to get it cut again in a little while. You know, I'm going to keep it like a shag. Good night, Carrie Joe. Both, yeah, Trisha. I think a little of both. I mean, you know, I'm in Florida. I'm happy. I'm in a place that I love. I get to be around, you know, people. I've had more company and friendships here than I have in years over there in Knox City. But if I go back, if something happens and I go back, I wouldn't stay in Knox City. I would try to get somewhere near Dallas or somewhere in Wichita Falls, somewhere where there's people, you know? Hi, John. Well, John, I am almost about out of time here. I'm right about 2 hours, which is really long enough for a live stream, don't you think? I know some people put me on to go to sleep. You're getting very sleepy. It's time to close your eyes and relax. And just let the tiredness take over where your body goes to sleep. Everything feels better at the ocean. That's true. I'm glad you were here too, PJ, and John, and Richard, and Mr. Breeze, and Giggle Fishy, and Vanilla Rain. It's snowy. Yeah, the beach is nice. I'll try to get better at that song. It's not the, you know, it's it's not even anywhere near finished. Sitting on the porch and it starts to rain. Doesn't last long and the palm trees sway. It's a beautiful day and the palm trees sway. Good, Giggle Fishy. We got to get out of our heads and relax, don't we? We all need that. I mean, really, we could all talk about all the bummers out there, but it's not going to change them, and certainly isn't good for us. Yep. Just stay safe, you know. You wear the masks, wash your hands, just like everybody says. And, you know, don't go in big crowds. And that's what I do. I'm just, you know. Ooh, a Kahlua and cream. Well, I already had a bag of jelly beans and then ravioli kind of stuff for dinner. I mean, I'm on a roll. Needle Rosie. Look at Rosie. Oh my goodness, such a big girl, so sweet. My hair is getting long. I don't know if I want it too much longer, and I definitely want to just keep the layers so I can continue, you know. I like White Russians better, actually. A little vodka in there. Yeah, she's not comfortable. She's like attached to her mommy now, which is something that didn't happen in the RV. She was mostly by herself on the sofa. Yep, and Lily's down on the floor there. She's doing her own thing. Miss Independence. Well, you guys, until Monday, I'll see you all again. And I have gotten a lot of videos out there, so I hope you do see them and, enjoy a little bit of what I'm doing. I always like to put videos out, so 2 live streams a week and maybe 2 videos a week is enough, isn't it? Thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. And Sarah, thank you. And I appreciate you. Thanks for the super chats. That was cool. Until I see you again, peace out, friends. Be happy and safe. And above all, whether you like what's going on or not, try to be kind and open your mind. Because this is the way it is. We need to be Americans first. Stick together. Let's get together, everybody. Come on, people, now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together and love one another right now.